Hi, my name is Jack the Instructor. You're about to experience one of the most effective training tools to help you use social media to find more candidates. To learn how to use SiteJac, the first thing you want to do is head over to mypancho.com. We just type mypancho.com up in the top corner, and it brings us to the home page. Now to log in, you just want to click on My Account and then enter your username and password. Just click username and password, click the login button, and you'll be able to access all the features of your account. If you don't have an account yet and just want to try everything out, you can click on Services and then click on the Demo button. This will log you in, and you can actually try out all the features of SiteJac before you even have to buy. As you can see, it looks just like any other cPanel. You can choose which color you want. I've chosen to leave it green. I like this color. At the very bottom, you'll see the choice. And click on SiteJac Website Builder. And now you can begin building your first beautiful SiteJac website. First thing I want to do is restore the project I've already been working on. So I'll click Restore and then Browse, and then find my project, click Open. Now all I have to do is click Upload and wait a few seconds and my project will be ready. It may ask you if you want to overwrite a previous project, and you can just click Next at this point. Okay, it's restoring and uploading my project now. It's just going to take a few seconds and we'll be off to the races. It's that quickly. Okay, everything's loaded. As you can see now at the top of the page, all of the steps 1 through 7 are now lit up and colored instead of black and gray like they were before. Each of these different steps is something we're going to work through, everything from design to editing the site. So let's start by editing the site. Step 1. The first thing we want to do is make sure we pick the right name for our project. Throughout the SiteJac design, it will automatically insert your company name. So I'm going to start with the name Kathleen Recruiters. Now let's take a look at the design. As you can see, SiteJac has tons and tons of beautiful templates to choose from. You can choose based on your current industry or just the type of colors you like. As you can see, I already have a template loaded up, and if you go to step 3, the style, you can choose different colors and different options for how you want to make it look. As you can see with this template, I can choose either blue, yellow, or green. I've chosen to stay with green, but let's also look at some of the other things we can do on this page. Now we can click on step 4 and look at the page order. As you can see, we have a bunch of pages already put in together under your selection, and I can add or remove pages, or move them up or down, or make subpages in different sections, all with organizing everything in this little section. As you can see, I can take job seekers and make it a submenu, or I can leave it where it is. Now let's look on our actual page design. As you can see, with each of our pages, we can either do what you see is what you get, or HTML editing to actually go into the design of the page, change the text, move around pictures. So let's dig in a little deeper with designing a picture to look exactly the way we want it to. The first way of editing a page, we can go back to our templates, click on one of the template options, and start editing this one and kind of look at what's possible. As you can see, we can export our template or edit templates in different ways by going through this main option. And you can even type in the name of a different template you want to try out in the old template ID section. There's kind of different templates fitting all your different business and different options. And you can look at the even search by style as opposed to industry. clicking on one of the different options, I can look at what happens if I go for a yellow style of the template I'm working with, or blue style, and different things this way. I'm going to stay with the green option because I just think it looks really nice and really works with the look I'm going for my recruiter template, for my recruiter design site. Next, a lot of the different options, you'll see a question mark where you can learn more about training on different options. And if you see a little video, you can even watch a training clip to give you more detail about how to do different things like importing templates. Just give this little video a few seconds to load, and you can learn how to modify an existing template in more detail in this video is going to provide. You can always click the preview button in the upper right hand corner to get a preview of what your site is looking like right now. It just takes a few moments and SiteJac will generate an entire version of your website. You can go through all the different pages and make sure it looks exactly how you like it before you go live or make actual changes to your website. You always want to test to make sure we're really happy with any changes we make. So just a few more seconds and my website's going to be ready for preview. Great. It looks really lovely. It's got the images I like. It's in green just like I want it to. Let's see about making and affecting actual changes on the page. By using the preview button, you can make sure that any changes you're making are actually sticking to the page and that they look really nice before you make those permanent changes and go live with your decisions. I can try out changing different colors of my templates just by clicking the different color options in the step 1, designing and selecting your website style. I'm going to stay with green for now, like I told you, it's my favorite and I think it looks really nice. Can affect site-wide changes or change the position of the actual site. I can either have it centered or pushed to the left or the right, and I can choose which type of navigation. I'm going to stay with template specific because this template already has all the things I really like on it. And as you can see, I can even move exactly where I put the corporate name. Where am I going to put Catherine Recruiters? And if I don't like any changes I made, I can always just put auto position and everything goes back to where it started. And I can edit the top, the left, the right, or the bottom banner that is site-wide, all affected in this section. If I want a specific piece of text or image that goes on every single page of my website consistently, this is where you can make those changes that are site-wide. Top, left, and right, and the bottom. Anytime you have a question, again, there's these check marks and question marks at the top of each page to give you a little more specific training. And whenever you see the little video icon, you can watch a training video that will help you get deeper and deeper into improving your SiteJac website and making it exactly the type of site you want. Now let's take a look at step 5. This is where we can look at how all of our pages are put together, and we can edit them either with what you see is what you get, or in HTML format. So let's take a look at one of the pages using our WYSIWYG editor. What you see is what you get. As the page is loading, you can see that all of the text is there, and anything I edit on this page and save will be edited in the final version. You can also choose to change which type of template page you want to use. But let's take a look and change one of the words under Premier Recruiting just to see what happens when we change and edit with the WYSIWYG editor. So let's take business and capitalize the whole word, and then save it to see exactly how it looks when we preview our new website. So I'm typing business, all capitals. Now I'm going to click the save icon on the top left. It looks like a computer disk. Now my new template changes have been saved. If I click on the preview button on the top right hand corner, it quickly loads the full website and I can see all the changes that I've made. So now we can look at my new homepage, and if we zoom in, after all the images load, you'll be able to see that now business is completely capitalized right in the bottom center of the page. So that's how quickly you can make a change just using the What You See Is What You Get editor with your SiteJac software. If you click on the HTML code button, you can now edit the page completely in HTML format. This is a more advanced technique. But if you're a programmer or have a programmer on your team, this is the way you want to edit. You can either click the HTML button right under step 5, or when you actually load the page, you'll see that there's a button that says source code, and you can click that button, which I'll show you in just a second. Under my WYSIWYG editor, I can just click Alt-S or click the source button, and now I can see everything in HTML in here. And I can make a change here in the HTML and immediately see it when I click back to the WYSIWYG editor. So we have two different ways of editing the HTML with your SiteJac template page. Now what about if you want to place a link somewhere on your page? Let's turn our capitalized word business into a hyperlink. We just click on business, and then we click the link button on the upper left hand corner. It looks like the world with a little chain in front of it. You can link to a page on the site, a web location anywhere on the internet. So for now, let's just link to the contact us page. As you can see, it immediately posts a link in the URL line. If you want to link anywhere else, you can just type in the URL yourself. For example, www.mypancho.com, and then the link will lead to that page. Once you've selected where you want your link to go, just click Insert. So now I'm linking to http://www.mypancho.com. I click Insert, and now the capitalized word business has become a hyperlink. As you can see now when I move my mouse over, it highlights. It's that easy to create your first link. If you want to adjust or insert an image, you just click on the image and then click on the Insert Add Image icon. You can change the link an image is already set to by changing the URL. As you can see, where it says company name inside the colons, that will be replaced with the company name we selected in step 1. So all over your template, your company name will be inserted into all of the information. You can replace this with your actual company name if you want, or anything else. This is just one of the many powerful features of SiteJac. If we want to create a link, all we have to do is select the text we want to turn into the link and then click the Add URL button, which looks like a world with a paperclip or a piece of chain in front of it. We can even turn it into an email link. In this case, I'm going to link it directly to www.mypancho.com. I click Insert, and now it's a hyperlink. Now let's see about inserting an image. I just click the Insert Upload Image button, and I can either select from one of the images already part of the MyPancho's SiteJac stock photos, or I can upload my own photo. To upload my own photo, I just click the small upload icon in the top left corner next to the picture of the world. I'm going to pick a sample picture of a koala bear and insert it into my website. Just click Upload. It takes a few moments, and you can even have it set to automatically resize images that are too large. Now I select my image, click Insert. If you click on the image once, you'll see that there's little bars at each corner, so I can shrink it to the size I want. A little bit smaller would be perfect, but now it kind of looks strange with the text. I want to make it fit in with everything else on the page. So I click on the image, and I click on the Add Edit Image icon again. Now on the positioning, I select float left or float right, and it will fit right in with the text, depending on how I want it to look. Let's try float left at first. It looks okay, but I think float right will look even better. Let's try that. That's much better. Now my image fits right in with all of the text. I can make it a little bigger or a little smaller depending on what I like, and even drag it up and down. I'll use my mouse, and the What You See Is What You Get editor from SiteJac. To add a video or sound clip, click on the Insert Video or Media icon. We can add media from a web location like YouTube, or we can even have a flash video or video stored on your own server. In this case, I'm going to start by using a web location and find a video from YouTube to insert into the page. So for file type, I just select YouTube, and then all I have to do is add the YouTube link. I'll just search for the word recruiting and just select one of the videos. This police department recruiting video seems cool, and it'll be a great demo video. They're showing different recruiting techniques. All I need to do is copy the link from the URL and use that. And I add my video. So now I'll click Add Video again, Insert Media. I'll select File Type YouTube, and then I just paste the URL. Or link directly to the YouTube video. After pasting the URL, you can now see the YouTube video inserted on the page. But the text is kind of slid below, just like happened when we first inserted our image. So we re-click the icon and edit, and in the same way, we choose text flow, and we're going to choose float left. Now the video fits right into the page nicely. Now I have my koala bear picture and my new police recruiting video inserted on the page. But what about inserting audio clips or even text and PDF files? So in the same way, I want to insert a nice piece of audio. I'll click the Add Media button. And I'll just select a small audio clip off of my hard drive. Just to show you exactly what it looks like when you add a little bit of audio to your site. And again, you can pull something off the internet or just something off your hard drive. So you click the Upload button to add something to your SiteJac library. As you can see, there are many formats that SiteJac can handle. So I'm just going to add my little pop rock clip, click Upload. Now it's uploading to the server. The last thing I need to do is take this file and click the Insert button once it's finished uploading to my SiteJac server. File's ready to go. Click Insert. Now you can see there's a little media clip there, and later on when I show you a live preview, you'll see exactly what it looks like on an active website. The last thing I want to do is show you how to add a piece of media in the form of a text or a PDF. So what I want want to click on Next is a little document that says Link to a Document. It looks like the icon for Microsoft Word. Again, I want to click Upload to select a document that's on my hard drive. And there are many formats, but the format I want to use for this document is PDF, which is really the best format because it's universally readable. So I click Browse, and I want to look on my hard drive and find a nice PDF to demonstrate exactly what's possible. So I'm going to quickly scan through my hard drive, and I see lots of documents, pictures, but what I want to find is something that will be perfect, that's a nice PDF, and it will be useful for people looking for help finding the right recruiting information. This is what I want, my Laws of Success PDF. So now that I have it selected, I click Upload. It just takes a few moments. And now I have a checkbox next to it. I just click Insert, and it's good to go. This little block will turn into the actual PDF link as soon as we activate or save the document. But to make it even more useful or a longer link, what I actually want to do is type in the entire phrase Laws of Success, and then I'll turn that into a link. So click Laws of Success, click my little W icon, put a check next to the document I want to link to, my Laws of Success PDF, click Insert. And now I have a PDF linked to from this page. And when you're finished with the page, you just click the Save icon in the upper left-hand corner. And you can click X away because you know it's saved and it's ready to go. So let's save all the pages I've been working on and make sure that everything really looks great. So let's close out of all these pages now. If you have any trouble editing your pages, or you have any questions, just click the What You See is What You Get video tab, and you can get little training lessons on a lot more of the advanced techniques. Just click something you want to learn about, wait a few seconds, and your video training will load. Your What You See is What You Get training. To make our SEO settings, such as titles, descriptions, and meta tags, you want to click Step 6, Extras. As you can see on the left, we can choose web page title, meta tags, page effect. You simply select the page we want to edit and click the little pencil icon. Now we can give it a new page title. But here, what I really want to work on is meta tags, which is more powerful for SEO and can let Google know exactly what your website is all about. So I click meta tags on the left column, and then I click the pencil for the page I want to edit. You can also set up our meta keywords and descriptions site-wide at the very top of the page, or each individual page can get something more specific. So for the meta keywords, you just pick a keyword. It can be 1, 2, or 3 words, and put a comma between each keyword. So in this case, the keyword I'm going to put down is recruiting testimonials, comma, satisfied customers. I click Save, and my meta tag adjustment has been made. It's that simple. To make the SEO changes you need, SiteJac can handle every different option you need. When I'm ready to publish my site, I just click the Step 7 button, Publish. And you can choose exactly where you want to publish your site, even on your main domain. In this case, I'm looking at panchodemo.com, or you can do a subdomain if I want to do panchodemo.com/demo2. So, SiteJac can handle either of these two types of options. For now, I'm just going to publish to panchodemo.com. Before I publish, I want to click the preview button one last time to make sure all the changes are exactly how I want them. It takes a few moments for SiteJac to build everything, even when setting up your demo site and your preview. So just give it 10 or 15 seconds, just like it's taking right now. You're watching me set up and do my demo in real time. I want to make sure my preview is accurate before I publish and make those permanent changes. Okay, so now my demo site is up and I can see if it's exactly what I want before I publish it and go live. So what I really want to do is check the page that I've been editing. I'm going to head on over to the testimonials page. There's my video looking perfect, my koala picture. See if the video plays. Great, it looks lovely. As you can see, my audio file is there. I'll test that as well. Everything is playing great, and even if I click the link, it pulls up my PDF, the Laws of Success in 16 Lessons. So everything I really want to put together is good to go. I'm very happy about this. I'm ready to publish. I click the Publish button, and it just takes a few moments. If you already have published your site in the past, it's going to ask you to confirm and make sure that you want to do this, that you want to overwrite what you've already put up there. So you just click Next, and you're off to the races. In less than a minute, my new site is active, good to go, and looking beautiful. Just takes a few seconds for everything to get uploaded and updated. Almost there. And my new site's complete. And now I can head over to PanchoDemo.com and see that all my live changes are exactly like I wanted. It's that easy to set up, build, and customize your SiteJac website. Now we can look at the testimonials page again, and this is actually a live site, not just a preview. If you have any other questions, just head over to mypancho.com, click on Support, and in the knowledge base, just click on SiteJac, and we'll answer all of your SiteJac questions with our frequently answered questions. As you can see, we have lots of really detailed answers to all the questions that people ask most frequently. If that doesn't answer your questions, under my account, you can just click the Trouble Ticket button, and we'll answer any questions you have that way. Just go to Support, Help Desk, and you can submit a ticket, and we'll answer any question you want. We're always here to help, and we're very excited. Thank you for taking the time to learn about how powerful SiteJac is. Now go out there and use it.